Okay, thank you so much, Shweta ma'am, for coming to sessions. And first of all, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you? Thank you, Nikki, for having me. It's a long time.
Yeah, you know that I was busy and I had a busy schedule. That's why I was not able to make any videos or do practice. But now I got
Oh,
time. I will continue.
and it's a sudden meet.
Sorry.
We have never. It's a sudden call. We have never decided.
Yeah, it's a sudden.
Yeah, we hadn't decided that we would do any call. We would call to each other.
Yes, you are right. I was just about to take a nap, but you called me. That's why I I had to talk to you. And so,
Oh,
my first, I will ask some questions related to English language. So, my first question is that it's important that we should learn advanced structure.
I think it's important to learn one and two structure in the beginning and in the initial stage. There is no need to indulge in learning so many structure. Otherwise, we will get confused and puzzled.
Okay, you are talking about that it's depend on the learner whether it's
Yeah,
yes.
it depends on the learner as well as the level of the learner.
Okay. So the some learners are in advanced level, means in intermediate level. So
Mm-hmm.
they are learning advanced structure. So where they should use their advanced structure in speaking in front of the beginner, in front of advanced, in front of the tutor, where they should use their advanced structure.
Yeah, there are so many. There are so many times we need to speak some advanced structure, and there if we know about those structure, so we easily communicate and uh, communicate our thoughts. But in the intermediate stage, we need to have, I think, 10 to 15 advanced structure which are used in uh, daily conversation. I don't think that we we should go for advanced level structure which are used by native speakers.
Okay. So do advanced
Yeah,
structures make fluency?
yeah, the advanced structure definitely leads us to the advanced learner. It all depends on the psychology because now if I'm not getting something and I can use simple line instead of using advanced structure. But if I use advanced structure, it shows my advancedness and it adds it adds fluency because if I didn't have advanced structure, I would use another 2 lines, 3 lines to make other person understand the same thing, which I could use, which I could make understand another person by using advanced structure.
So what is their need to learn advanced structure? Because the 70 to 80% in India they don't know advanced structure. Just a 20 or 30% of people they know about the advanced structure and they use their advanced structure in the television, in news, in newspaper, in high level conversations. They people use, but the learner, beginner in the village, in the city, the people don't use the advanced structure. Why?
Yeah. So because they might have learned English uh, to have a simple conversation with their bosses and with their teachers, but it depends on the person's milieu. That the person is working in a multinational company, that person needs to have advanced structure, and not only in speaking, when it comes to reading and listening to news, English news. So if we have knowledge of advanced structure, we can easily uh, grab the things and we can comprehend the message that is being communicated to us. So apart from speaking, there are so many opportunities we have where with the help of advanced structure we can easily understand the message.
Okay, so people can understand message in our the basic language in a small structure in simple
Yeah,
sentence. So why we do learn? So why we do learn this thing?
yeah, definitely. You are saying correct. In villages, uh, there is no requirement to use advanced structure. So there, I mentioned earlier. So in the initial and in the intermediate level, there is no need to learn so many advanced structures. We can manage with small structures, easy vocabulary, and I think only 5% we use 5% advanced structure in our speaking, whether we are advanced or be it an intermediate learner.
Yes. So you were talking about the native speaker. The native speaker use advanced structure because they are familiar this language and they are their environment is English. That's why they have to use the advanced structure. But in our environment, yes,
Yeah, in our environment, because we most of the people need learn to English to communicate with their colleagues and their bosses. So there we can manage with simple structure also, and it's easier. It's better to use simple structure to make our colleague understand and to articulate our thoughts.
yeah, you are talking about that their conversation. They should use a simple sentence, and no, there is no need to use advanced structure. So then, what about some people use their advanced structure for to impress to other person? Is it right or
Yeah,
not?
yeah. So most of the people may use advanced structure to impress other person, and some person may learn advanced structure because they explore new books and they wanna read newspaper. So every person has different mindset and they want to explore different things. Now we can say there is no need to learn advanced structure. So we can't, I think, do a conclusion.
Yeah, one line I want to mention in in your topic that learning advanced structure is a Herculean task and it's not a piece of cake. Sometimes people
Yeah, definitely.
have to pay hard work and pay lots of their
Yeah,
struggle learning to advanced structure.
definitely, it's not an easy task, and for this, there is no need to learn so many advanced structures. If we have 10 to 15 advanced structures which are spoken in a daily life, so that time we are considered uh, an intermediate student, and up to an extent in India, we may be considered advanced learner.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about in my point of view. Like I'm learning a basic English language, and neither
Mm.
I watched any advanced structure video or nor I used any advanced structure. But now in the
Mm.
after upcoming days, I will try to use advanced structure, or I will. I'm eager to learn advanced structure. But first of all, I want to clear my basic things because after basic things, we can use easily and we can speak easily advanced structure. Is it right?
Yeah, definitely. And instead of learning advanced structure, it's better to learn advanced vocabulary
Yes.
because
Advanced.
most of the vocabulary, yeah, and advanced verbs. which are the which are very easy verb, and with, as an intermediate student we don't know about those verbs. There are so many synonyms of a single word. So first we should focus on the vocabulary part, and I think at the end of the intermediate phase we should go for advanced structure, and in the middle, in the during the preparation, if we have 10 advanced structure, so it would be great for us.
Yes, you are saying right. To be honest, I say that I was not learning advanced vocab and many related to vocab. So now in these days, I am trying to learn new vocab because vocab is an important thing. Without learning
Yeah.
vocab, we cannot do conversations. We cannot tell our story. We cannot do whatever we want to do in English language. But vocabulary is important thing. This is
Yeah,
you are absolutely
definitely.
right.
And without having a proper word which we are going to articulate, it's necessary. Otherwise, we get puzzled and we get demotivated that how can I communicate my this point of view and this view,
Yeah, demotivate.
because
Yes, yes.
we can communicate in English if we have exact word to articulate our thing, articulate our thoughts to another person. Otherwise, we will confuse. We will be confused, and the next person who is listening to us will be confused with us.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. So, thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to end this session.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me your precious time. See you again.
Okay, okay. Bye.